While the start of the Ashes series next week is the most anticipated in years, it's not the only current tour with a proud history. An Australian Indigenous team is playing in England, continuing a tradition which predates the rivalry between the national teams. Here's ABC Europe correspondent Philip Williams.
The familiar game in unfamiliar territory, with some very unusual onlookers. The National Indigenous Development Squad is playing a series of games up to county level. The aim, to lift skills high enough that one day these players could end up wearing the baggy green. And that in turn would boost Indigenous interest in the game.
We're a role model, if we like it or not. But yeah, just to be that person for Indigenous kids to look up to and really to aspire to be like. I mean, with Indigenous kids and non-Indigenous, it'd just be great to play for Australia.
With Indigenous players excelling in many other sports, especially AFL and rugby league, cricket has been lagging behind. This tour reflects a new determination to ensure that changes. It's part of a long cricket history with England, far longer in fact than the Ashes. Back in 1868, 12 years before the first official tour by an Australian squad, an Aboriginal team attracted huge crowds playing 47 matches throughout England. This is only the third Indigenous team to play here in that 141-year history.
We're pretty proud to represent Australia and especially Indigenous people, and it feels good to we feel like we're kind of following in their footsteps and leading Indigenous cricketers. So for us to play in it is an absolute honour and it's absolutely brilliant.
And it's not all cricket. Some players have been involved in the opening of an Indigenous art exhibition at a London gallery, and there will be a visit to the hallowed turf at Lord's. But this is the main game. Already English clubs are offering players a season here. Valuable experience for all with a shared vision. This may not be the Ashes, but they'll get to see an Ashes game next week in Cardiff. All here dream that one day they too will get the chance to wear the baggy green for Australia. Philip Williams, ABC News, London.